Hi there, it's Dr. Nadia with Doyenne Leadership and Straight Talk About Sales with Dr. Nadia. And as you can see, I'm moving. My husband Toby and I are moving. This will probably be one of my last videos shot in this office. I have feelings and emotions about that, but that's another video for another time. Today, I just wanted to pop in as we are nearing I cannot believe how rapid, the end of October and the end of the first month in the fourth quarter. And so I know that a lot of times as we start to get closer and closer to holiday season, a lot of us take time off during the holidays. Toby and I usually travel back to Florida to see family and friends. Business can sometimes slow down a little bit, or at least the amount of time that we're working actively in our businesses. But as I was thinking about that today, I was really looking at when you put together those revenue plans. So one of the things that I'm working with my clients right now is we're mapping out 2018. I'm having them look at those revenue generating activities, launches, projects, events, like all of that stuff from a revenue perspective, so that we can really be there, know what type of support we'll need, what type of effort, what type of marketing, like all of that is very much related to what it is that we do in our businesses. And so as I was really thinking like, whoa, wait a second, the fourth quarter is, we're moving right along. And it seems like Thanksgiving comes and then boom, it's New Year's, right? So with that, I just started to think about the fact that a lot of times we set revenue goals. So I love the strategy and the planning and creating these project plans. Like I love that future vision piece of it. But I also know from personal experience that just putting out a number in and of itself isn't enough. So really taking some time to think through your revenue number and then putting together the actual plan. Like, what are my marketing strategies? Am I speaking? Am I leveraging Facebook as affiliate partners? Am I going to do a launch? Or am I going to, do a summit or whatever your goals are, to really take the time to think it through. Like, we just don't always do that. And so I just wanted to do a series. So this is just going to be the first one. And normally, a lot of times, if you've been following me or if you ever come to one of my trainings about sales, you'll hear me say, it's not about you. Like the sales part is not about you, but this part is. And I really want you to take the moment and take some time out to think through more than just your revenue goal. So you start there, but I also want you to think about your freedom number. What is that number that's going to create the freedom for you in your life? Like, so sometimes for some of you, it may be the number that's going to get you out of your job. Like, you're just like, I'm tired of having my business be my side hustle. I really want that to be my full-time thing. What does that number look like? For others, it's how do I work less in my business as a technician? And I'm more of that. I'm able to really step into that role of visionary business owner, CEO, right? And I can do more of that high level stuff, but that means I need to be able to have a team of people that support me. What does that look like? And I want you to take some time to think about that freedom number. So a lot of times we set these really high revenue goals. At least I do. I'm like really aggressive. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to do this. Like X, and I have this number, and I'm like, woo. But I always back it up. I've learned to back it up and say, okay, what's my keep the lights on number, Nadia, right? And then that's the baseline, but then I'm definitely going to push myself to aim higher and to reach a higher goal. But I also have to start looking at, okay, what does that look like in terms of support, in terms of percentage towards marketing efforts? And then what am I going to do, right? Because there's that other action piece. What are the things and the activities that I'm going to do to hit that goal? So it does me no good to saying that this is the year that I'm going to hit $2.5 billion in my business, but I don't have any action steps lined up to help me hit that number. So whether your number is 50,000 or 12.5 gajillion, right? It doesn't matter what the number is, having the number, but also taking time to map out the steps and the when. So are you going to do a launch per quarter? What does that launch look like? What is that price point? How many people do you need? What are all those pieces? And taking the time to really start to map that out. But first, it begins with you doing some introspection around what you would like to achieve and what you need to achieve it. So I invite you to take some time to map out, what is that revenue goal? What is your freedom number? Like, what will free you up, whether it's taking more time during the summer with your children or whatever that is. Like, take some time to dream, map that piece out. And then the part two is, okay, now what are the activities that I need to participate in next year to make my revenue goal a reality? And this is what it does for you. It gives you a strategy, it gives you a roadmap, not to say that you won't take detours and have wrong turns, right? But it keeps you out of that I'm always hustling and now I'm marketing because I need to make a quick buck mode for an entire year. Like, that is exhausting. So to take some time to put together a strategy, knowing that, okay, there's some fluidity in this, but here's what I need. Here's what I need this to look like in order to hit my revenue goals, whatever those are that I've set for myself, will go a long way in setting you up for success in your business. And that will definitely help you to see some different results. So you're entering fourth quarter, like I said, we're almost third of the way through, and you're like, oh boy, Dr. Nadia, it's not looking so good for 2017. One, it's not over, but two, guess what? 2018 will be here shortly. You get to start over, and you get to set different goals. You get to do different things differently. So what are those lessons that you've learned this year, and how could a strategy really help you build your business? And if you would like some support in that, like I said, is one of my favorite things to do to help entrepreneurs do that, head on over to meetwithdrnadia.com. That's meetwithdrnadia.com. Let's schedule some time to talk and see if there's a way that I can better support you in positioning yourself to be successful in 2018. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.